This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for May 8th, 2024. It's currently April 8th, 2024, 1:52 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading, $518.92. That's USD. And the shuffle video for the May 8th reading was created on March 10th, 2024 at 7:12 p.m. That's the video playing in the lower left corner. So the overall theme and behavior for SPY on the 8th, we have a sideways S formation within a channel. This is very likely indicating that we have a lower price level on the 8th than we did on the 7th. And what we do is we decline from a resistance to a support, reverse, go, retrace all the way back to resistance, reverse, retrace all the way back to support, creating this sideways S formation within a channel. Behavior around the high side, there's a significant cash out opportunity and probably some sideways rotation there near the high. And then behavior around the lowest low, we'll have a low forming within a period of erratic behavior where we crisscross back and forth through the same price level. And in the midst of that erratic behavior, we should also revisit a crest that was recently a past opportunity. I'm advised to trade around a decline through multiple support levels on a one-day chart. Now, before I get into timing the highest highs and the lowest lows and the best trade opportunities, I just want to make sure everybody's aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, and 5% of the profits from every profitable trade utilizing this information should be donated forward to one of these charities, or pick a charity of your choosing as long as you're paying 5% forward, and then 5% should be sent back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube tips, and that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. So in the pre-market, we have this cross-reading congruency. So we're about a day ahead here on the sequence of events on the 1 month, right? We've got the satiety card appearing here on the 9th. On the 8th when it's on the 9th here. We have the luxury card appearing on the 7th when it's here on the 8th. So we're a day ahead here. Keep that in mind. But we have a sideways fluctuating rally that precedes a decline, like out of the open. A sideways fluctuating rally, and that precedes a decline that takes place. There's like a U-shaped dip in the first half hour. So 2 peaks with a trough in between. And the second peak takes us to a high. It's a resistance. There's a resistance level highlighted between 10 and 11 that we failed to break through many times before, and it'll be at a day's high thus far at least. There's a trade opportunity there. This is a pretty wild day, so there's a couple of different ways that you can play it, but probably off of the high, or at the high of the day, like a key resistance that we failed to break through many times before. You could open up a short, maybe add to that short around noontime before closing it around 2. We have a notable reversal between 11 and 12, and there should be a pretty fast move to the upside starting around that reversal in between 11 and 12, taking us into a high between 12 and 1, probably closer to 1. And then we have like this full retracement from that high back down, retracing that move to the upside into the high, retracing it back down, and some to a low for the day around 2 o'clock. And then we have this big move out of that low to the upside, a breakout just a little bit after 2 o'clock, rally increasing with momentum moving forward. And very likely we have a high for the day here, a really significant high for the day here. But there's so much going on here. We could have another low. Like, I'm thinking that this low correlation here is really talking about this opportunity here at 2 o'clock. But there might be another like sharp drop in the midst of like a big move higher. There could be a sharp drop and then another big move higher. Either that or this is the low here that this is signification is talking about, and we just have like big move higher and then another big move higher. Either way, we end up to the upside here, right around the close. We reach for distant resistance. We're probably the biggest move to the upside of the day, right around the close. So you would close out of shorts there around 2 o'clock before the breakout. If there's another low in there, you could open up along in the midst of that low. Unlikely that we see it there, so I probably add like a partial long position here at this low, and then you could close out of that long position probably first thing in the morning on the 9th. We'll talk about that in more detail when we get into the reading for the 9th. That's SPY for the 8th. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. It really helps out the channel. Most importantly, make sure to follow that rule of karma. Without that 5% of blessed souls out there that follow through on the rule of karma, this channel would not be able to put out the content it puts out. Not to mention, when you follow through on the rule of karma regularly, you get an invite from us to a free private Discord server where we talk about all sorts of stuff, kind of like throughout the week. So I'll see you guys there. And everybody else, I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you guys there, and I'll see you on the next one.